have I said at least 4 times on this show
that you were going to show me how actual steak
should be. It should taste. I owed you a steak, my friend. And I wasn't going to just make you a steak, but I figured I'd make it on the show. I apologize in advance. This is the first time I've done this. I've not cooked in this in my podcasting environment, for one. I've never cooked away from a stove.
Word.
So this is all going to be fresh and on the spot. I apologize if it's not great. I apologize if my mic is not perfectly in my face, but I'm going to try my best, damn it.
Yeah.
You got it? Am I good? We clean? All right. So, how you feeling today, by the way?
I am fan-fucking-tastic.
Are you hungry at least?
Yeah.
Either way, welcome to the finale show. So, this is going to be a weird version of cook-along. This is like nigga cooking for real. Because niggas just be doing shit while they cooking.
Yeah.
And we don't just be doing, I'm not a TikTok chef. I'm not a YouTube
chef.
Shout
out to all of I can't remember all of y'all names, but shout out to all of my favorite Instagram chefs.
I mean, shout out to them. If you are thinking this is finna be a great cook-along, it's not. But it's finna be an accurate one. I gotta take off my rings real quick. Less contamination. Hands are sanitized and clean. I already washed. So I can handle foods before you motherfuckers are on the internet just like this nigga touching food with his bare hands. Shut up. It's my house. I can do whatever I want. Either way. So let's start the show. Let me know. Kelly's in the back with headphones. Let me know if it's too loud. That was wild timing. All right. And then you're supposed to click. And I got flame. Just like that. So that doesn't sound too bad at least. So I cook only on cast iron when it comes to steak. I don't know if you have a preference one way or another. Have you cooked steak at home at all?
No.
Not at all.
No.
And you've only had it well done, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I've gone to medium.
Okay, good. So now we're going medium with some taste. So I have, for those at home, I went out and purchased some nice ribeye. Not prime cuts, but these are solid ribeyes. Not my favorite cut of the ribeye, but it's a solid ribeye. Decently marbled, already pre-seasoned, and have been sitting. One of my key things is you season them ahead of time. You let it. So a lot of people are worried about salt. So salt removes moisture. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are kind of iffy on, salting meats ahead of time. So if you salt steaks specifically, the moisture comes out and then it sucks right the fuck back in. So what that allows the salt to travel all the way back into the meat so you have a properly salted steak.
Yeah.
So please, for the love of God, salt your steaks ahead of time. I pepper mine. I've started to hear that peppering ahead of time is not great, especially cooking on cast iron, because pepper burns. I ain't had an issue, so it is what it is. So for now, I'm just letting the pan get as hot as humanly possible. So I need this bitch damn near scorching, because I don't like cooking on not hot surfaces. You want a nice sear on the outside, man, so you get a nice little crisp up. I really wish I had taken an extra effort, by the way, to get one of those overhead cams. You can see right down into it. Can they see the pan at all? Okay, so at least you can see a little bit. You just won't see it cooking. I got everything, so salt and pepper, crushed fresh salt and pepper, thyme and rosemary, butter, obviously, and a lot of garlic. Pressed garlic, a lot of people make that mistake and they just throw garlic cloves in, but you have to cut them, then press them under a knife. That releases the garlic flavor. Mm-hmm. But yeah, all things that are necessary. Now just slowly waiting for this to heat up. So I'm going to try my best to edit on the back end so it's not just as boring as it can be. But if there's some dead moments, I apologize. And also go fuck yourself. I'm cooking my boy a decent meal for once. I know that anybody that says they went any part of their life with well done steak, it hurts my soul. Okay. It really hurts my soul. And this is the finale of Nonsense Path. We always tie up loose ends. And I was just like, I didn't know if you came around yet. And this was a loose end that was bugging me for way too long, since season 2. Yeah. Since season 2, I promised you some steak and I had never delivered. I delivers, okay? Mm-hmm. Like Uber Eats, nigga, I deliver. So on that note, though, while this is still heating up, and I just typically heat up till like about this distance away from the pan, is like decently hot when I put my hand over. Once olive oil hits, you're just looking for a little bit of smoke. If it ain't smoking, it ain't fucking got no flavor. Okay. But either way, how you been? What's been going on in your neck of the woods?
I am doing well. Work is cool. I've gotten back to streaming.
I have noticed, and you're having a ball with Persona 3. I don't think we've mentioned Persona 3 on the show.
Maybe not. I think I had. I think I did last recording.
You said you started, but we really haven't gotten into it deep.
I haven't really gotten into it deep myself. I think I'm still under 10 hours.
Oh yeah, you still.
I
It gets
am
good.
irritated
Why?
because the nigga that they gas, the nigga that my community gasses, the nigga that honestly looks pretty cool. This nigga has been on the shelf the entire game so far.
Akihiko?
Yes.
Oh, nigga, you ain't even gotten into the game yet.
No.
Holy
the
shit.
nigga still got bruised ribs.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, bro. How long you gonna be on the shelf, CM Punk? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for 10 hours in, you are not that deep into the game.
No. I'm way under 10. Like, I might be at, 6.
Oh, yeah, no. Because that means you haven't even met the cast and crew yet, nigga.
Yeah, no.
Still got niggas to meet.
I'm still kicking it with Junpei and Yukari.
Right.
Yeah.
So, no, the game is a 4-man setup. So, you typically get 4 at least. And then you have rotational players that come in later. So, no, I'm
looking forward to getting it on with Mitsuru.
Right. Mitsuru is actually pretty nice.
That's a tough one, so good luck.
Right. But she's decent.
I gotta get she reminds me of Makoto. I just gotta get my intelligence up.
Yes. So I like my shit nice and smoky. All right, so tip number 1, very important. I don't know why most people don't do it. That's why I asked you to move back. Down and away when it comes to laying meat into a fucking hot pan. I've seen these motherfuckers that go tss, and it pisses me off. And it's dangerous. So fucking down and away every time. So just slowly, gently. See, I didn't burn myself one bit. Nothing's beat up. Nothing's destroyed. Just nice and smooth. Down and away. Oh, that smells so fucking good right now. How does it sound? Can you hear the sizzles? Oh, that smells fucking phenomenal. So I normally I don't have a time frame, but it's like maybe 2-3 minutes each side. Because right now, all I'm doing is just crisping up. I just want a nice glaze crust on each side of it. So I normally just go by looks. It's just as soon as it looks pretty, that's when I'm flipping.
All right.
A lot of people flip all of that shit. Absolutely not. Ooh, I forgot this is a not ventilated room. Hold on, let me at least crack a window. Wait. There you go. At least let it vent outwards. There we go. But yeah, no. All I'm looking for is just a little bit of caramelization on each side. And these are pretty thick cuts too.
Yeah.
So. And I try not to move them around too much. I want them in one spot cooking up real nice. This actually, I'm not gonna can I shout out this brand Ozark Trail?
I feel like that's a pretty standard
It's
brand.
a pretty standard brand, and I wasn't expecting this to work as well as it is. I got a little tiny grill that I'm starting to take like outdoors camping, like not camping but biking. But yeah, no, this might become part of the repertoire. I'm definitely finna start cooking at work now on some ignorant shit.
That's hilarious.
Like everybody else go out for lunch and dinner, and I'm just like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna cook.
I'll stay here on my cart.
I'll stay here on my cart. I'm gonna cook up a meal and call it a day.
There's some dude on like YouTube Shorts that's like the dorm room chef.
Yeah,
yeah.
He cooks very well though.
Very well to be on a fucking bed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So you can see at home. Okay. Oh, they can see perfectly well?
See the one on the further back.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's all you want is some nice little glaze over. So at this point, first flip, that's when I start getting ready to add everything else in. So my first bit is the garlic. I like for my garlic to get cooked in real well. And it's just a handful of crushed garlic. Just toss that right into the oil. Let that get cooked up. Flavors and stuff kick in and everything like that. Yeah. A lot of black people, also I found out, don't really cook with non-ground seasonings. And y'all need to try, is all I'm saying. The fact that I mentioned rosemary and thyme to other black people and they're just like, why? It looks like grass. And I'm like, fresh thyme and rosemary at least. And I'm just like, no, this is seasoning. This is different seasoning. It's not onion powder, garlic powder, and
garlic salt.
It's garlic. Oh, you garlic salt motherfuckers need to chill.
I just got on garlic salt actually.
I used it once and I'm just like, I'd rather just use garlic powder. And then the more I use garlic powder, I'm like, I'd rather just use garlic, to be honest. Garlic has way too much, especially roasted garlic. Have you roasted garlic before? So what do? You just cut off the bottom,
Cut off the bottom, oil it, little salt.
Yeah.
throw it in the oven.
Put it in the oven.
Oh my god! I made garlic butter off of that shit once. Fucking nigga, I can just eat roasted garlic by itself. Like to be honest, like I'm a garlic eating motherfucker now. All right, so now that that's starting to cook up, this is starting to get some more color. So I'm gonna slide it back just a smidget. Add in my fucking leafy greens. Now the room's gonna smell real fucking good. And mind you, this the rosemary we got straight from a plant. We bought a plant finally, and now we're gonna just start growing this shit here. So thyme, cilantro.
I love cilantro.
Same here.
A lot of people hate on cilantro, and I don't know what to say about it.
I think it's because they say it tastes like soap is the big thing, and I found out that that's actually like a thing. Like that's a chemical imbalance amongst some people. That just like there's nothing you can do about it. All right, so now that both sides are getting crusted, here's my trick. So the fat cap side of your steak down, and then you just leave them leaning up as long as for a good amount of time. Because for me, the fat in a good steak tastes delicious.
Yeah.
And I'm not finna have my fat not render down a bit. My thing is I try not to squeeze too much because I don't want to squeeze any juices out of the steak. So you just want to get a decent grip and just hold. Let it sear up a bit, and then you should be good within a couple, like not even as long as you would actually cook, just a couple more seconds. Plus, you got your hand over a hot fucking stove. All right, so at that point now, I'm going to go ahead and render down my heat a little bit because they don't need to be fucking burning up. And man, back down. I forgot a spoon. Do you mind grabbing a spoon for me? 'Cause this is my favorite part. Spoon and the towel, please.
Basting.
The basting. Oh my god, it smells fucking phenomenal, by the way. I don't know about you.
Smell-o-vision coming 2025.
I really wish they would do that. All right. Thank you very kindly. Now, I'm not one of these bitch niggas that don't like butter. You got a fucking, no tablespoon, no teaspoons. I take slugs. There we go. Bigger slug. It ain't gonna kill you. And then that's my other little thing. I don't know if it's a trick or anything, but I normally go away first. So then that way when I tip, it runs through. And then you just base slowly. Woo.
Even the boom's excited.
So damn hot though. And I think a lot of people are also terrified to run metal on the cast iron. You can run metal on the cast iron. It's okay. Don't want to miss no spots. And I feel like this is also like a great way to do it because you're also keeping it off the heat directly too.
Yeah.
So now you just get a nice little basting, little sear. I'm going to be very upset if this is not perfect temp because I decided to do it on camera right away on a new cooking method. But it looks good.
And how long do you let your steaks rest?
5 minutes, approximately. Now, granted, just found this out recently because I'm an avid learner. You can rest your steak less if you properly season beforehand. So it doesn't need the full 5 minutes because you've already allowed you've let the salt escape. Or the salt allows the moisture to escape and come back in. If you get a proper sear, the liquid shouldn't escape too much at all after that point. And by the way, it's not blood, it's liquid. It's just fluids. It's all good shit. All right. And that, my friends, is finito. So normally, last little trick, just take a little squeeze. So if I'm not mistaken, you hold your hand here, That's rare, or like this is supposed to be like rare, medium, something like that. So the more fingers you hold, is the tougher the steak. And then you want to be like from here to here with the thickness, the pressing of your steak. I don't remember which one's which, so don't yell at me for that. I just know that's about where you want it. So give your meats a squeeze. If you don't want to squeeze your meat, pause. Get a meat thermometer. I was wondering when that was coming, and I'm glad it came then. Damn it!
Hey, yo.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Freshly made steak. Right on the show. I know everybody that's on audio only is just like, what the fuck is going on? This is a good time for you to switch to YouTube, because you ain't
Culinary excellence, nigga.
That's all I'm saying.
Effing eats.
I wish that I had that show available, but this is going to have to do. And that's what I call BEA beautiful. Finished product before resting. How's that look? Is that a good angle? There you go. Bam. Let it rest, and then we continue the show.
There you have it, homeboy.
And there you have it.